452-266-0333 for your free document management evaluation today.
Join us downtown for a truly wonderful Ocala tradition, the 32nd Annual Light Up Ocala, on Saturday, November 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. The highlight of the evening will be the lighting of downtown Ocala and the 42-foot Christmas tree at 6:30. There'll be live entertainment, crafts, food, children's activities, and of course, a visit by Santa. And you can stop by the WOCA booth and register for your chance to win a brand new big screen LED TV. So come, be a part of the 32nd Annual Light Up Ocala.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in to WOC. What a nice-looking Tuesday. There is no mention of rain in the forecast. Let's see what it is saying. Temperatures today in the mid-80s. Lows in the upper 60s tonight. Tomorrow's the same. Thursday is a 50% chance of rain. So there you go. And then after that, a little bit cooler, looks like. And it looks like a cool weekend again. So, can you believe we're a week and 2 days away from Thanksgiving? Just hard to believe.
Something? Wow.
So there was a guy from Ireland, and he went to Las Vegas. Did you see this story?
No.
And his son gave him a GoPro to videotape the vacation.
Uh-huh.
And he did the entire GoPro in selfie mode. He did the entire video. He didn't know it until he got home.
Oh.
He gets home, and he's looking at his entire vacation in Las Vegas.
Oh.
The camera is facing him. So you see him, like without a shirt, looking out of his hotel room going, oh, look at the mountains over there. And you don't see the mountains, you see him.
Oh, gee, what a disappointment.
Silly. So, and he didn't even know what to do. He brought the GoPro home back to Ireland. He gave the GoPro to his son. He said, here's our camera. Can you do something with the video? We took a lot of pictures, and the son said, "They're all of you, Dad. All the pictures are of you."
Oh, that poor guy.
So the son put together this funny, I think it's a 4-minute video, and he set it to the Benny Hill music. Gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, oh man.
Oh, that's so.
Now he's got to go
funny.
back.
Yeah.
All those pictures he said he had, all you see is him the whole trip.
That's right. And
funny.
But he'll try to recreate it, but he won't be able to because the excitement and enthusiasm of seeing it for that particular time won't be there.
That's true. Galen Unold is on the phone. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. We used LifeSouth as a landmark in our last interview.
I heard that. I liked it. I liked it.
So far, so good. I like this guy so far. I mean, I'm always reluctant,
Sure.
and it is more fun when you disagree with somebody, but it's kind of hard. This guy seemed to have his ducks in a row. Not to.
Yeah.
I'm paying for him, but.
Well, and if you did disagree, you work for the CIA, so never know.
Yeah, that would be the end of me.
Questions of that could be.
Do you know, I think about guys like this and what he's done, what you've done with your life. And all I do, okay, I attempt to entertain. I don't even know how well I do that. You know, and we do it with music. We do it with radio shows. We try to put together funny bits and conversational bits, if nothing else, if not controversial, at least conversational. It just seems so small. I think if there's a heaven, I'm probably not going to have the same size mansion as you, Galen. I'm just. They say everybody gets a mansion, but there are mansions and then there are mansions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need a mansion. That seems like a pain in the butt to clean.
I thought the same thing. And please don't. You can give me a harp. I think it'd be cool to have a harp. But come on.
You could play a harp. So you're probably in God's choir.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
Right. I'm
you know
not
what?
Choir.
You're right. I'm gonna be like a star, because I'm gonna have to show all of you guys who've really done a lot here. I'm gonna show you how to work, because there's no war up there.
Exactly.
So you nobody bleeds.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, you don't need blood.
And they already have somebody who defends the pearly gate.
Right. Yeah. So
that guy's in there forever.
I'll be giving.
You're not unseating him.
I'll be giving music lessons. That's exactly what I'll be doing.
That's right. And the Galen's going to have the biggest fish tank ever in his mansion, and he's going to be able to,
that's right.
take care of the fish.
I just want to. I hope I can fish in heaven. It's one of my things that I don't ever get to do that I really love to do.
You only really need to catch like 2, because Jesus can multiply those things.
Well, that's just. I'm not here to feed anybody.
Oh, okay.
It's just for the sheer joy.
Oh, okay.
In heaven, it's pure catch and release, Larry.
I don't
pure
know.
Catch and release.
Okay, but when he put that net over the one side of the boat, I mean, they caught.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
They caught a load of them.
He had a future in fishing. If the whole, God of all creation didn't work out, he definitely had something to fall back on.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, we don't even know what kind of carpenter he was.
No, we don't know.
No.
But if he was half the if he was, twice as good a carpenter as he was a fisherman, my gosh, the guy could have built everything.
But didn't he cause a fig tree to die because it wasn't bearing any fruit? Didn't he do that to the fig tree?
Well, it wasn't bearing any fruit. It wasn't following the law.
But I'm saying, I don't really have that power unless he had an axe. Maybe that's how he did it. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that anything Jesus put his mind to, he could have been great at.
Yeah.
He would have made the talk show circuit.
Well, I think he delegates. I think what he does is he takes us and he says, you know what, you're pretty good at this. I'm busy. Why don't you do this?
Exactly.
And then
he doesn't know it. He's omnipresent, everything. So I don't think he ever gets busy.
So
all seeing and all knowing and all doing.
And he created some great trails. He created some great trails right here in Central Florida.
Yes, he did.
Nice. There you go.
So you can literally tell someone today to take a hike, and they shouldn't be offended by that comment.
So what is the deal with the parade?
I'm still pretty happy with you being in the choir. So when we're all worshiping, I'm like, I know that guy.
That's right. That's right.
He hung out when we had bodies.
Exactly, and he'll be playing the harp, and he'll be.
Yeah, but I'll have a low roll in the choir too, because you're going to have voices like Dan and Joe, and I'm going to be.
Well, think about
Josh
it.
Groban. Josh Groban's going to be there.
Exactly, he'll be there.
How many famous musicians are Christians? They're not really known for it. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to have. I'm trying to think of somebody who I know isn't like
Tesh. John Tesh is a Christian.
Yeah. John Tesh. Yeah, John Tesh will be there. He'll be the the director, choir director.
Right.
Yeah. He'll still have his hair.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to ask you a question. Do you know where we're going to do the Christmas parade? Are we doing it from LifeSouth?
No.
Oh.
No.
We're not.
I was given the word. You're doing it from Baxley Funeral Home.
Oh, we are? Okay.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
And when is that? A month?
Yeah, I was told to.
It's about a month from now, right?
It's not going to happen, and that. And I was told not to ask again. I think Dano's mad at me right now. So
it'll be December the 12th, the second Saturday in December,
okay.
December 12th.
Can you believe we're this close to that already? Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Crazy, isn't it?
So we're at Baxley then.
It's hard to believe. Well, yesterday you did such a good job giving us some serious commentary on things. Today I have something fun. Today is National, what is it called again?
Take a Hike Day.
National Take a Hike Day. Something like that, yeah.
If you get aggravated at somebody, you can literally say, go take a hike, and say, no, it's take a hike day.
And rather than tell you about these wonderful hiking trails in Costa Rica, I've got some right here.
Okay.
I've got the eight of the best hiking trails right here in the Ocala, Marion County sort of kind of area.
Oh, nice.
So they're not all in Marion County. In fact, I think 2 of them are, but first, let's find out about the Bloodmobile. Yeah. I'm not the Bloodmobile.
Or the blood supply.
The blood need, yeah.
Yeah, you're not allowed to throw me off like that. I'm not prepared. Again, right now we're in need of O negative still, and so just get out there and donate blood, please.
Are you there, Galen? Oh, okay. I thought you dropped off there for a second. Yeah, no.
I took a sip. I took a sip of my tea. That was the end. That was dead air.
Oh, there we go. I'm like, what was I? Okay. I feel like I failed.
Penn Flooring makes that announcement possible. Hey,
yeah.
All kidding aside, the serious message is this: that there's no blood supply if people every drop of blood that is used to save somebody's life. They could be 2 months old. They could be 100 years old. They won't be 200, I guess. But I mean, every drop of blood comes from somebody who said, "I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna say, forget my fears. There's nothing to be afraid." Look how many people donate blood all the time, and that's it.
You got to show up first, and that's what I tell everybody. I'm like, you got to
show up.
No matter what you do, is showing up is 75% of it. So just get out there and show up.
Don't look. They always ask you when you're in pain, like you have an accident, you go to the hospital. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does it hurt?
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does the needle in your arm hurt when you donate blood? I'm going to give a number. Tell me if you agree. 0.2.
There you
if
go.
That. I don't think
I'd say a 2.
A 2? It doesn't.
Out of 10?
I don't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all to me.
Yeah, my arm falling off would be a 10.
So you give it a 2. So it's a little more painful in there. I don't think I've ever.
I don't know. I don't know what the scale is.
I honestly can't feel it. It
hurts less than a slap in the face.
And you've had those?
Yeah. Trying to remember.
Every man's probably been slapped in the face at least once.
Probably.
You're not trying hard enough, right, Larry?
I don't think I've tried hard enough.
You've never been slapped in the face?
I don't think so. I'm gonna try.
We're gonna have to cure that. I'll send Dan in there.
Can you imagine that? That won't happen.
Yeah, but I won't be the same if a guy does it. I mean, it has to be a girl.
Not?
It has to be a lady who's somehow been insulted by me. Somehow
So you've wronged her.
I've been fresh to her.
Oh, there you go. We should have a fresh
now you got
contest
something to look
or
forward
something.
to all day. Your opportunity to
I'll
be
just walk
fresh.
outside.
Yeah,
I'll just keep saying nasty things to women until one of them slaps me. Hold on, we got to take a break. We'll be right back, and then I'll tell you about 8 of Florida's best hiking trails near Ocala. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For today, times of clouds and sun with a high of 82 to 86. Partly to mostly cloudy tonight. There may be a shower along the coast, the low 70 to 74. But tomorrow, intervals of clouds and sunshine and warm with a shower in spots, high 83 to 87. And for Thursday, mostly cloudy and warm with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, high 81 to 85. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood. And when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Hey, Robin, my friend's mother is getting out of the hospital and needs rehab before she goes home. Do you know of a rehab you'd recommend?
Sure. Our friend Jan Marino works at Palm Garden, and she's always talking about the work they do there.
Great idea. I'm going to call Jan right now. What's the number?
854-6262.
I'll call 854-6262, or I might just stop by Palm Garden. It's at the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Great. I'll go with you.
Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has 3 CD specials: 12 months for 1.05% APR, 24 months 1.50% APR, and 36 months 1.75% APR, each with a $10,000 minimum. APY, federally insured by the NCUA. APY equals annual percentage yield. These rates effective through November 30th, subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or their website at flcu.org.
18 minutes after 8 o'clock, talking politics on the break with Galen.
Yeah.
By the way, the important message that Galen delivers to make sure you donate blood so that there is a blood supply for you, for me, for anybody who might need it. That message is brought to you by Penn Flooring. They do this every day. They allow Galen to make that statement and encourage you to donate blood. Plus, they put beautiful flooring in your homes and in your offices. We have that flooring right here in WOCA. They've been doing this in our community for over a quarter of a century. They have a showroom. Go check out some of the floor options that they have over there at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge, and that's just a few blocks from Pine Avenue. Also, the ad just played for Palm Garden. Don't forget to thank Palm Garden for sponsoring this as well. They have a beautiful facility, wonderful people working over there. Rob and I have been there a few times to perform So one little task we do in this life is perform. And it's just so sweet. And you think about people live there permanently. People live there temporarily as the respite and the rehab and all that. And all of the above. So go take a tour. That's what I would say of Palm Garden. All right, you want to take a walk? It's National Hike.
Yeah, let's do it, Larry.
National Hike Day.
Let's do it. I'll bet you guys have been on almost. I'll bet you've been on 4 of the 6 trails that are mentioned here, haven't you?
Oh, I'll be interested to find out.
Trails.
We have, yeah. And I was looking at this. I was thinking I'd like to do this. You know what it is? You take a camera with you. Then it makes it a mission.
Yeah.
As long as you don't selfie it the whole time. Yeah.
Right. Well, like for example, we went to Chris Blair's thing the other day at Silver Springs. I don't like to just go to things. It's just not me. But if I have a camera, I feel like I have a job. You know, I have something.
You have a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're walking through the woods, it's kind of like, gosh, just walking through the woods. But if you have a camera, it's, I can show this to people. So.
But I still like just walking, though, through the woods, just to soak in the ambiance of it and just get lost for a while.
All right, the first one is the Cross Florida Greenway. Now, this is truly across the state. However, I'm specifically talking about the part that is in Denellen. This is called Pruitt. Pruitt. Did you know that?
No.
Galen, did you know that?
No.
I never did either. It's called Florida Trail Pruitt.
Okay.
Let's see here. It says it's not just the ancient live oaks, but the switchbacks, the scrambles, the habitat diversity, the stories, and the landscape, and Stonehenge.
Have you seen this?
I have seen the stones. I don't think I've walked the whole thing. I mean, it's like 8 miles long or something, isn't it?
10.4.
10.4. 10.4, yeah. I only walked part of it. I did I don't remember, some kind of walk for something.
I don't know what they mean by Stonehenge.
Babies or cancer or something. It's not. It's a set of stones, and I didn't know they called it Stonehenge either until afterwards. Like, what were those stones? I thought it was just like a quarry, but
are they big?
Put there.
Are they big?
They're not small. I mean, they weigh massive amounts of weight, but they're not as big as Stonehenge. I've never been to Stonehenge.
Okay.
I think Stonehenge is like over your head.
Okay, so
I don't remember being that big.
This is the westernmost portion of the trail of the Cross Florida Greenway, I should say.
Okay.
It's a 10.4-mile hike. You'll see how native habitats swarmed back over a miles-long man-made gash in the earth and reclaimed the land. That was the land that was going to be used for the canal, as you know.
Yeah.
And it's 10.4 miles round trip. It's not a loop, though, so you'll be walking back on the same trail you walked.
Right, that's exactly right. Yeah, I knew that. I noticed not a loop.
Oh, round trip.
Right.
Okay, so now it puts it in better perspective.
So 5.2 miles.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Round trip.
It does say water is very limited, and you have to be comfortable with going in the woods if you need to go.
Right. I remember there's not a lot. There's no facilities or anything. There's not like a place where all of a sudden you could stop and sit down.
There's no bathroom.
Like
no. Right.
Once you start, you are on. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you'll be, ladies, you just got to be prepared for that.
That's right.
Us guys, we're fine with that.
That's right. You guys do that all the time.
All right.
I'm not pulling over for another 5 miles.
The next one, okay, I've been to Rainbow Springs how many times? I don't think ever, walked on the Sand Hill Trail in Rainbow Springs. Have you? Anybody?
I know there's a trail. I don't know the name of a lot of these trails, but I think I've been on them. I think I've been on the Sand Hill Trail. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Okay.
It's not that long, right? Isn't that one of the short ones?
2.1. It's a 2.1 mile loop.
I don't think it's that big. I think you've been on it probably, Larry, and didn't know that's what you were on.
I think you and I have done that because you showed me where the rodeo used to be and stuff, and then they had like these little arbor things there with like flowers, and then we kind of started walking that sandy trail and all, and it got really hot, and we didn't have any water with us.
Oh, well, that is where it is. I just don't remember what you're talking about. I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, I think we did that one day. And that's and then you pointed out where your nephews found that turtle shell.
Yeah, I remember that. But we walked that trail. Okay,
yeah,
so
we did that day.
Well, that's where it is. It's at the old Where the rodeo used to be. And now they have a butterfly garden there, which I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know they had a butterfly garden there.
That's what it says here. All right, well, there you go.
Doesn't that just sound beautiful?
A butterfly
right? When you hear butterfly garden, it's a calming impact.
Yeah.
Like, you could be really mad at somebody, and, like, if we were in a butterfly garden, we couldn't be mad at one.
But
right?
Oh, I can tell you a secret about a butterfly garden. You might know this. Gatorade. Do you know this secret?
No, I didn't know this. Is this one of those butterfly hacks? What do we got?
It is a butterfly hack. If you dip your finger in Gatorade and put it near a butterfly, he will land on it, or she will land. It will land on it.
Oh.
Yeah, we learned it that day.
Yeah,
Don't be sexist, Larry. Don't be sexist.
All right, the next one is the Holly Hammock Hiking Trail in the Ross Prairie State Forest. 2.4 miles of trail.
I know where the Ross Prairie State Forest is.
Where is that?
I didn't know.
Okay, it's just south of. It says Ocala as the address. The grasslands of Ross Prairie sprawl in arms and coves on both sides of State Route 200. Oh, this is near you, Robin.
Oh, I've walked that with TJ and Charity and their 2 dogs and Barbara, Charity's mom. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. It just amazed me how they all knew where they were going, and it was so cool. Yeah, we walked that. That was nice.
This says at the trailhead there are flush toilets and showers. Is that right?
Well, that's a bonus.
Yeah, that is.
You don't want just a toilet. You want a flushing toilet. Let's be completely honest about that.
No porta potties.
We went to when we played. We did an Oktoberfest down in what was that? Oviedo. And they had it was like a block party, so everybody was outdoors, and they had a porta potty set up.
Yes, they did.
And it was the prettiest porta potty I've ever been in. Because I was one of the few people who needed it because I didn't live there, so I couldn't go into my house.
Yeah, but you said there were candles in there. And
there was
everything.
Candles. Yeah. Nice. Oh, you never used it? You didn't use it?
I used one, but I guess I didn't.
Before it got dark.
Before the candles. Yeah, before it got dark. So.
All right. So the Holly Hammock Hiking Trail, if you want to know, is a 2.4 mile loop. It is considered easy to moderate. It's got low to moderate bugs. Whatever that means.
Low to moderate bugs?
Low to moderate bugs.
That's not a selling point. I guess it's better than moderate to large bugs. I don't know.
You take 200 south out of Ocala, cross 484, look for the Ross Prairie Trailhead out the green sign, 1.5 miles past County Road 484 on the left.
We did a video of that. I'm going to put it on Facebook today.
There you go. The next one is in Micanopy. It is the Bar Hammock Preserve. It is a 6.8 mile trail.
I didn't know it was that long. I've never been through the whole thing.
The Bar Hammock Preserve includes an expansive wetland area, the Levy Prairie, that is the centerpiece of the Levy Loop Trail. Let's see, you enter on top of a set of levees. The Levy Loop Trail rings the broad expanse of this wet prairie west of Micanopy. The trailhead off of Wakahuta Road adjoins the west side of I-75. Lots of parking, a kiosk, and maps.
Oh, okay, nice.
There you go. Lots of birds, easy to moderate. The bug factor is moderate to high.
Okay.
That's because of the swampland. Wetland.
It says the Levy Prairie Trailhead is noisy because of the interstate just over the fence.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I passed by it.
There you go. The next one is the Juniper Creek Nature Trail in the Ocala National Forest. I think I've walked this one. This is 1.4 miles.
Oh, yeah. I've done it, too, with the kids and everything.
You take, let's see, out of Ocala, head east on 40 into the forest. After 31 miles, you enter Juniper Springs Recreational Area, and that's where the trail is.
You go for a hike, you go swimming, you have
beautiful
lunch,
place. Love that place.
rent a canoe.
It is. You are guaranteed to get
now,
ticks.
do all these places take dogs?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
Rainbow Springs does. The Holly Hammock Trail does. Probably the Cross Florida Greenway, I would imagine.
Right, the next one is probably the last one I'm going to be able to tell you about. It's Trimble Park in Tangerine, Florida, 1.2 miles.
I don't know what that is.
Let's see. You take Highway 441 to Tangerine. The easiest route to follow from the Orlando area is from the intersection of Lake Ola Drive. This is in Orange County. Okay.
Oh, okay.
1.2 mile. There's a campground there as well.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, today's Take a Hike Day. Church House Hammock Trail is another one in Crystal River.
Okay.
It's 1 mile long. Dennis Creek Trail is one in the Lower Swanee National Wildlife Refuge. It's 1 mile long. And there you go.
Okay. What was the last one called?
Oh, the last one was called
Church Hammock Trail in Crystal River.
Dennis Creek Trail.
Oh, okay.
Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today, Larry, is actually at the Walmart on Wedgwood Avenue.
All right. Go donate blood. Go donate blood. Thank you, Galen. Thank you, Penn Flooring. Thank you, Palm Garden. Thank you, Galen.
Hey, you got it. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best.
I'm Lillian Wu. Russia now announcing it was a homemade bomb which blew apart the Metrojet passenger plane over Egypt more than 2 weeks ago. Moscow offering $50 million for information. Secretary of State John Kerry pushing back against critics who say President Obama's not doing enough to fight ISIS.
Daesh's days are numbered.
Meeting in France with President Hollande, this as the investigation into the Paris attacks continues to turn up clues.
French media are reporting that police have found 2 different safe houses, a safe house in the Bobigny neighborhood, suburb of Paris, and also a hotel room that was rented. The man who is on the run, Europe's most wanted.
Fox's Amy Kellogg in Paris. A German news agency reporting 3 people have been arrested there in connection with the attacks. And here at home, a powerful winter storm expected to slam Kansas. Fox News, we report, you decide.
I'm in almost every school bus in. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm 1 out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Howdy, folks. R.L. Hemp to tell you about Dairy Queen at Silver Springs' current specials. These folks are on fire, or at least their real char grill is, cooking up some tasty specials. Their $5 lunch specials are unreal, including bacon cheeseburgers, flamethrower burgers for the brave, chicken strips, and chicken wraps, all including fries, drinks, and a sundae. Nobody else does it like that but Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where they always treat you like kings and queens.
Ocala Aviation now has opportunities for flight instructors.
Wait, hold on. Brad, is this correct? You're looking for instructors, not students?
Actually, we're looking for both.
Well, that's descriptive.
Well, I need flight instructors because we're now affiliated with a major university and can offer